Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. This is your teacher, Mr. Irfan Majeed Bhat. Let's learn today about the structure of the nephron. As you can see on the screen, the structure of the nephron and the two kidneys. A nephron is the basic and the functional unit of the kidneys. It is derived from a Greek word, nephros, and nephros means kidney. So it's also called as the nephron. Now, there are around 1 million nephrons in each kidney, and they perform some vital functions like waste excretion, blood pressure regulation, pH maintenance, and then some other functions also, which I would like to discuss in my next lecture. So here you can see the structure of the nephron and then the two kidneys also. I would like to keep my video very much short because of the fact that if it is longer, then it cannot be uploaded on the 2G network. So here it is the 3D structure of the kidney. Kidney is the organ of excretion in our body. And now the kidney is distinguished into two main parts. One is cortex, and here the cortex in orange color, and then medulla in a red color that you can see here, the arrow where it points in red color. It is called the medulla. And now the nephron is actually a part of it exists in the medulla, and then a part of it in the cortex of the kidney, which you can see. And then let's draw the structure of the nephron. The nephron is around 4 to 5 centimeters in length, or 35.55 millimeters also we can say. And it has two main parts. One is the cup-shaped structure called the Bowman's capsule, and then the tubular structure, which is called the renal tubule. Now we would like to discuss them one by one. Firstly, the cup-shaped structure, which is called the Bowman's capsule. It was discovered by Sir William Bowman at the age of 25. He has also written 2 books. He's very much famous scientist. So he has written the book Physiological Anatomy and Physiology of Man, and another book is Cyclopedia of Anatomy and Physiology. Now, coming back to the structure of the nephron, the Bowman's capsule is a cup-shaped structure, and it is colored here in green. So this cup-shaped structure has a space inside it that's called Bowman's space, and there are large number of the blood capillaries found. There is a network of the blood capillaries found inside the Bowman's space, which is called glomerulus. And the part of the glomerulus that gets the blood from our body and it just enters inside the Bowman's capsule, that's called the efferent vessel. And then the part of it that leaves from the Bowman's capsule, that's called the efferent vessel. The efferent vessel and the efferent vessel. The efferent vessel, it drains out the blood from the Bowman's capsule. So there the filtration takes place inside the Bowman's capsule, which is here. You can see the circle is drawn over it. And the glomerulus, along with the Bowman's capsule, the whole part is called the renal corpuscle, or it is also called as the Malpighian body also, or the Malpighian corpuscle. Then there is the structure, the remaining structure, which is called the renal tubule. Tubule actually means short tube, and this short tube which starts from the Bowman's capsule and then ends at the duct, which is called the collecting duct. These collecting ducts later on they join another bigger duct, which is called the duct of Bellini. Now let us start from the part where it starts. Where it is associated with the Bowman's capsule. That part is called the proximal convoluted tubule. Then, which is colored in light green. Then there is another structure, U-shaped structure in dark blue. It is dark blue. It is the loop of Henle, U-shaped structure. Then there is again the green colored structure, which is called the distal convoluted tubule. And distal convoluted tubule is then connected with the collecting duct. Now coming back towards the PCT, or you can say the proximal convoluted tubule. It is called the PCT, or proximal convoluted tubule. Proximal means it is very much near to the Bowman's capsule. That's why it's called the proximal. And convoluted means it is folded. It is folded so that it may increase or it may not take too much of the space inside the kidneys. That's why it is highly folded, and it is called the convoluted. Now, after this PCT, or proximal convoluted tubule, now you can see the U-shaped structure. Exactly, it is the U-shaped structure, or it's called the loop of Henle, LOH. It's abbreviated as LOH, loop of Henle. It has one descending limb, and another one is the ascending limb. The descending limb that you can see, in which the arrow points downwards and then the arrow points upwards, that is the ascending limb of the loop of Henle. Then after the loop of Henle, there is once again the convoluted structure, which is called the distal convoluted tube. Again, it is called the distal because it is far away from the cup-shaped structure or the Bowman's capsule. It is far from that. That's why it's called the distal. And then it is also tubular. That's why it's called the convoluted. Now here they are also connected with the collecting ducts, and these collecting ducts, they get the urine from a large number of the other DCTs in our kidneys, and these collecting ducts, they later on they join another duct, which is rather a bigger duct, which is called the ducta Balloni. Now here you can see inside the kidney, this is the 3D structure of the kidney, how the nephron is placed inside it. You can see a part of the nephron inside the medulla and a part of it inside the cortex. Now there are two types of the nephrons. One nephron in which the loop of Henle that exists in the medulla, but not that much. It has got a very short loop of Henle, and this is called the short cortical nephron. They are around 80% of the total number of the nephrons, and then there is another nephron in which the loop of Henle is very much long, and that's placed well inside the medulla. That's called the juxtamedullary nephron, and they are around 20% of total number of the nephrons. Exactly 20% of the total number of the nephrons. They have very important role in the osmoregulation of inside our body. So this, if we see the total structure of the nephron, it's overlaid by large number of the blood capillaries, which are called the peritubular capillaries. You can see in two colors, one in red and another one in blue. The one in red, which is called the renal artery, that brings the impure blood. The impure blood means that sort of the blood which has large number of the waste products in it, that gets then filtered inside the glomerulus and inside the whole structure of the nephron. And then once the blood is purified or it is filtered, it comes out through the renal vein and is again supplied to the body. So here you can see the two different colors. One is the renal vein, and another is renal artery. Now, there are the four main functions of the nephron. One is the filtration, another is reabsorption, then third one is secretion, and then the fourth one is excretion. All these I would like to discuss in my next upcoming lecture because otherwise it will be too much long. It will consume lots of the MBs and it will be difficult to upload on 2G network. So thanks for watching me. See you